Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews. This is the Narcissistic Resistance. No contribution with this video. If there's one thing that can get me to break, come back off my mental break a little early and kind of ignore politics for a little bit. Well, not even ignore politics because this falls along the line. But I've been down at the Broward office, protesting because they are trying to steal an election here outright. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about the one thing that can get my attention every time, and that is the fuckery of the baby boomer. The fuckery of the baby boomer. And I just came across this article. There was a link to it on Drudge from the Wall Street Journal. Cornering your boss, snapping pictures at your desk. It's take your parents to work day. Look at what we got here. Eager to see what their adult offspring do all day, moms and dads embrace office visits. It's almost like we're in a zoo, and we're the animals. Sounds familiar to narcissism, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Eager to see what their adult offspring do all day. What? Why? What does that mean? You're eager to see, we don't do anything all day? I mean, because that's the implication by that line, but that's always the implication from the baby boomer, that your existence needs to be justified. Your job needs to be justified. Your existence needs to be validated because, like I said, they've done it all bigger, better, badder than anybody ever. So now they got to come to your job and see what's going on. This is in the Wall Street Journal, by the way. I keep telling you this generation is out of control. And I'm not saying it's every single baby boomer in the generation. What I am saying is it's probably about 90% of them. It's about 90% of you. Your generation as a whole is abhorrent. Every so often, a gaggle of middle-aged visitors drifts through the Santa Monica, California offices of Cornerstone OnDemand. Of course, this comes out of California. A cloud software company. They stare, they point, they take photos. Watching people talk on the phone and tap out emails might not sound exciting, but it's a delight to this crowd. They are the parents watching their children at work. No, they are gathering ammunition to use against their own children, to gaslight their own children. I'm sure these kids go home, when I was at work, we had to use typewriters, we had to do this, and you got it so easy. Fuck off. I know what this is. More baby boomer fuckery. More baby boomer fuckery. More of millennials, Gen X, Gen Y, doing the friggin' kabuki dance for the goddamn baby boomer as they sit there on judgment over you. Now they're at your jobs, and you got the fucking Wall Street Journal trying to normalize this fuckery. It's almost like we're in a zoo and we're the animals, says employee Christy Gould. Like we're the animals. Like I said, narcissists treat you like pets. Narcissistic parents treat their children like pets. Pretty apt comparison to feel like you're in a zoo. All across the country, parents are turning up at offices to see what their adult offspring do all day, often as part of Bring Your Parents to Work Day events. Companies see it as a way to please young employees who are close to their moms and dads. No, companies see it as a way to infantilize their own employees by bringing their parents in here and keeping their own employees under their thumb. Making little NPC robot employees who are close to their moms and dads. How about you grow the fuck up and do your job and not worry about mommy and daddy? Now you got corporations bringing in mommy and daddy? Are you kidding me? The workplace is the new soccer field for parents who want to see their children perform, says Liz Ross, chief executive of Periscope, a Minneapolis-based creative based creative agency that hosted the event. Periscope is the great. Periscope is like Twitter's video feed where you can go live and, basically do what you do on YouTube here, what's a little more live interaction. That's what you want. You want more baby boomers. You want more baby boomers bringing attention to themselves. This is a business decision by Periscope. This is a business decision. It's a political decision. It's all to get the younger generation under their thumb, to get them infantilized, to replace Periscope and the socials with their parents. That's why they're trying to set up a parental structure in these companies like this. The whole thing is disgusting. And these baby boomers go right along with it, because then once again, they're made to be important. They're on the top. They're on the pedestal. I got your boss asking me about you. Fuck off, man. The workplace is the new soccer field. That ain't a good thing. You see what goes on these soccer fields? Wonderful. Great. Well, I'd love to give my presentation, boss. Okay, but my mom is fighting with Jeremy's mom over there because she thinks he has the better presentation, and now they're rolling around in conference room B. Yeah, that's what you want. Holy fuck, man. Grow up, millennials. Grow up, Gen Xers. Grow up. I keep telling you, get your fucking parents out of your life. They are doing nothing but dragging you down and infantilizing you. And these corporations are seizing upon it and using that to keep you subservient to them. One set of parents turned up in matching t-shirts that read Josh's dad and Josh's mom. Her own father, Mrs. Ross says, has taken a photo of her at her desk at every job she's ever worked in. Nice tucked in t-shirt, bro. Purple, huh? Wow, this woman, you could see the crazy in this one's eyes. Oh, make sure you get the little yipey dog in there too, huh? Prozac Partners, a New York-based communications consulting company, has a young staff, so it hasn't yet needed a take your child to work day, a staple of big companies. But it does have a parent day. Wonderful. So now these young people are going to work. They can't even afford to have children. So now you got the baby boomers taking the place of their non-existent grandchildren that their kids can't even have because they can't afford it because of the economy they've ruined. Now, instead of take your children to work day, it's take your parents to work day. Thanks, baby boomers. Thanks. Family is part of the workplace. No, it's not. No, it isn't. Work is work. Family is family. The two shall not be mixed. It's such a fucking bullshit. It's such a nice sounding statement. It's bullshit. You make family a part of your workplace, you're going to have a pretty unproductive workplace. I guarantee it. Family is part of the workplace, says partner Karen Novich Davis, 45 years old. It's all blurred now. The only reason it's blurred, Karen, okay, Gen Xer who can't get her fucking mom out of her life, is because you won't get your mom and parents out of your life. They're the ones who are blurring it for you. I keep telling you, Gen X, I keep telling you, your parents are full of shit. Stop thinking they're cool. Stop thinking they know everything. Stop trying to impress them. They're completely full of shit. The longer you keep them in every decision in your life, the more blurred it's all going to be. Oh, God, these people kept me going. Hosting parents, however, can be a lot trickier than hosting pint-sized office interlopers, who can be corralled with coloring books and children's games. Well, that'll be next. We'll be the ones being corralled with coloring books and children's games. You have to hope the stock is up on Bring Your Parents to Work Day, says Kimberly Cassidy, Cornerstone's chief talent officer. At a recent event, a father grilled the CEO about why the company's shares had slipped. Oh my God. None of your fucking business. How about that? Adam Miller, the 49-year-old chief executive whose own parents often travel to watch him give client presentations, launched into an explanation of the company's business model. Well, let me guess. Does your speeches end with your mom pulling out her tits and you suckling off it? You 49-year-old fucking cuckold? Do your dad still have his shoulder-held goddamn camcorder? This is what I'm telling you, where these Gen Xers can't get their fucking parents out of their lives. They can't. It's when I say, have you seen a Gen Xer that can do anything without their fucking parents in tow? Holy shit. 49-year-old chief executive whose mommy and daddy watch him give. The one time they didn't show up, he started crying. He started crying on stage. They had to come up and give him a fucking juice box. Clark Savage, whose daughter is a Cornerstone social media strategist, visited her workplace during one such event. He says the open plan office with candy dispensers would never work in his own accounting practice. Oh, gee, what did I say earlier? Oh, we didn't have this. Well, you have it. So you bring them in to fucking criticize you and then wonder why shit is blurry. I couldn't function or survive, he says. The CEO's office, with its walls and nice view, he admits, did catch his eye. Oh, the power. The nice things. Like a big child. The nice things. Of course, the things that he can hold over people's heads. That's what caught his eye. Of course. Ugh. What a creepy looking dude. What a creepy looking dude. Like, they all have this creepy look about them. Social media strategist. The fuck is there's another one. I'm sorry, sweetie. What is a social media Another fucking made up job. No wonder you're bringing your daddy for fucking validation. You got a made up fucking job. Social media strategist. For some employees, having their parents wander around their offices is profoundly anxiety-inducing. Gee, you think? I bet these are the assholes, right? Joanne Pittman, 50, an executive assistant at Ozinga Brothers Incorporated, a concrete supplier based outside Chicago, recalls cringing as she watched her elderly parents try to chat up the company's president. From across the room, as the minutes ticked by, she says she could sense the president's interest waning. He kept saying. Unable to bear it, she hustled the parents away. The president gave her a sympathetic smile. He was like, "Don't worry about it, Joanne," she recalled. So, the social media chick, and they're all blurry, and then, okay, the woman who's working for a concrete company, okay, boss is embarrassed, and the boss kind of understands where, maybe because one's a real job for a real company, another one's a made-up fucking make-believe job. Maybe it has more to do with that. From across the room as the minutes ticked by, she says she could sense the president. Oh, I'm sorry. Her 75-year-old mother, Doris Medema, says she was proud of her daughter and enjoyed the day. I was nervous knowing all the head honchos were there, but it wound up just fine, she says. Look, now this is the daughter. This daughter, she just wants out. She just wants out. This dude wants to die, and she just wants to control everybody. Like I can see these people, who they are, just by looking at their pictures. I can see what they are and what's going on here. She is so satisfied with herself here. In Houston this summer, Lindsay Williams, 35, looked up from a client meeting she was running to find her mother snapping photos of her and posting them to Facebook. Super proud, her mom wrote. Her daughter, an account manager at internet marketing firm TopSpot, rolled her eyes. I can't believe she did that. Why, I can. I can. She did that because she felt threatened by Lindsay's job. That's why. And she comes in to infantilize her and say, no matter how successful you are at your job, Lindsay, I'm still your mother and I'm still above you. This is how baby boomers operate. This is what they do. I can't believe she did that, says Ms. Williams, who had asked parents sitting in to maintain a low profile. Yeah, right. Yeah, maintain a, that always works. When you ask them not to embarrass you, that always works, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Prosec Partners, Miss Davis says she was so worried about her parents embarrassing her that she laid down some rules. Don't be the first one there and no questions. Why? Why at 35 does she need, wait, Miss Davis, that's a different person. Why? Well, she's a grown woman. Does she need to lay down ground rules for her parents? Oh, because they have a history of being narcissistic baby boomers? Because they're wonderful parents who've never embarrassed her, never taken advantage, never stepped over a boundary, never, right? No, that's exactly who they are. That's why she needed to lay down ground rules, which were never going to be honored. Bring your parents to work day first caught on among advertising and tech companies where many employees say their parents have trouble understanding what they do. Now around 1% of U.S. employers have such days, according to the Society for Human Resource Management, a trade group. LinkedIn was an early advocate. Bringing parents to the office allows people to be very real, says Christina Hall, Chief People Officer at LinkedIn, which is hosting activities including an office scavenger hunt at its event for parents on November 16th. What is this, fucking kindergarten? I gotta have my parents come in and do fucking a sketch like it's kindergarten? LinkedIn, huh? Funny, the social media. More of these made up fucking type of jobs. Also on the activity list, encouraging parents to update their LinkedIn profiles. What is a 70, 80, 60-year-old fucking baby boomer gonna do with a LinkedIn profile? All LinkedIn is doing is using their Gen X employees, their millennial employees, their Gen Y employees to expand their user base by bringing in their fucking parents. They're using their own employees and then enhancing their own fucking narcissistic torture that most of these employees have been dealing with most of their lives from their parents. Otherwise, why else would you have to lay down a set of ground rules as an adult to baby boomers not to embarrass me at my fucking job? Also on the activity list, encouraging parents to update their LinkedIn profiles. Nationwide, 3,700 parents have signed up. For what? During a previous Parents' Day, Ms. Hall recalls one father expressed concern about the company's fiscal health after seeing the exposed ductwork on the office ceilings. I guess the industrial work The industrial look doesn't work for everyone, she says. Periscope receptionist Devra Bourne, 50, had her mother join her behind the front desk. Why? Her mother didn't mind the tedium of watching delivery workers come and go, though there was an awkward moment when the firm played a clip of sexual innuendo heavy candy ad at the company it produced. It included the line, "Tiny package, huge release." Why? A 50-year-old woman, do you need your mother to watch you be a receptionist? What is she going to observe? A receptionist. Think about the absurdity of it. There's the fucking baby boomer taking notes, I'm sure, gathering information. Her you brought your 75-year-old mother. 75. Oh my God. 75-year-old mother who was hard of hearing didn't appear to get the joke, Miss Bourne says. What a shock. Oh, look at this poor bastard. Look at the look in this poor son of a bitch's eyes. Oh my Lord. Oh, him too. He's just terrified. Look at her. Notice the mom's always so happy. The father looks beaten and the son looks and the son just looks like, get me the fuck out of here. The reign of terror that this woman must. Look at this poor guy. Look at these poor dudes. He works for, I guess he works for, he works for United. Dude, you and your dad hop a plane and get away from this. United Airlines customer resolution manager Marcus Marshall brought his parents to work in Chicago last month. 50 parents listened to company leaders discuss childhood family vacations and their favorite onboard snacks. Mr. Marshall says it was important for his parents to see his workplace. I spend a lot of time there. He says parents went away more appreciative of the work he and others do to keep airlines running. They might have felt, I'm never going to complain anymore if I have a problem, he says. So you need to validate to your parents your job here. You need to validate to your baby boomer parents your entire fucking existence. And in the meantime, you end up looking terrified. You end up looking like you got a fucking gun to your head. They come into your offices and they infantilize you. These tech companies are bringing... This isn't good. This isn't good for anyone. The baby boomers will not stop. So now they're not having children. So instead of take your children to work day, you have take your parents to work day. Thank you, baby boomers. Thank you again for making it all about yourselves once again. If there's one thing that could get me to off a mental break, it's the goddamn baby boomers. It's the goddamn baby boomers. And again, it's not every baby boomer. It's just 90% of you. They're just abhorrent. They're just horrible. And nothing is going to change for millennials. There's nothing going to change for baby boomers. There's nothing going to change for any of these generations until you get these baby boomers out of your lives, out of your business. That doesn't necessarily mean you have to go no contact with every baby boomer in your life. But you need to do what I've been telling you for the last 4 years about these people. Stop running every life decision through the baby boomers. They're only going to blur your entire life. And this is just more proof of it. Wall Street Journal. Make me sick. So, let me know what you think in the comments section below. I will be back with Narcissism videos, hopefully Thursday. I got to go back down to Broward again. They are not going to steal this fucking election. Not this time. Not this time. And I'll say one other thing. If you need a cherry on top for why Jeff Sessions should have been fired, this is it. How are you not have federal investigators waiting for this to happen? How? Bye-bye, Jeff. Bye-bye. Enjoy it. So, let me know what you think in the comment section below. And again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a topic you'd like me to cover, a narcissist you'd like to expose, you'd like to set up Skype, a phone call, have a private video made, or a Facebook live chat, or you'd like to sponsor a video like this for someone who needs help and can't afford it, or just make a contribution to the channel in general to keep it supported, growing, and successful, because this channel survives 100% on contributions from all of you guys. Without you, all of this goes away. So if you like what you see here and you want to see more videos like this, you know what to do with the PayPal and email links in the description box. Also, please like and share this video wherever you can. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and be sure to click the subscription bell to be notified of all my video uploads. I'm Ollie Matthews. This has been the Narcissistic Resistance. Take care.